I am black. Wait, no. I mean, I am back. Because in reality, I am brown and this is black. Magu Ziansho, divine marijuana brings immortality. Greetings, sisters and brothers. This is R.T. Bates Seafood. Yes, I've changed the opening on this side of the room because I have made a decision. Dun, 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 the decision. Oh God, he made a decision. So, what is the decision? Well, I've taken a while to start doing the cannabis kung fu videos. So I just did the first episode and the opening video. So I was thinking to myself, I said, self, and self said, why you what? God damn it, what you want now? So I said, self, should I continue talking about ancient Egyptian spirituality on a channel that says Cannabis Kung Fu? Because when people see the channel Cannabis Kung Fu, they probably come to the channel to find out what Cannabis Kung Fu is. And then when they get here, I'm talking about ancient Egyptian spirituality. That's the right Reverend Roy Rich coming out. But anyway, so I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to ask him again. And I said, well, on this side of the room, I'll still, because it's be like 4 and 5 in the morning, so I'll still talk about meditation on this side of the room, even though I have the Egyptian motif. But I'm going to switch to talking about Tao Alchemy. Well, there's 2 parts to Tao Alchemy. First, most of us have to heal the body, mind, and spirit, then connect the 3, and then we can talk about alchemy. Ooh, that rhymes. So, I forgot to, I still get the negative energy off. So anyway, I'm going to talk about Taoist alchemy, which is by itself can get really, really deep. But what I've discovered, there is a connection with what you'll call the Bible, and people with a little bit of knowledge call it the Sun Book, because in Greek,
if you hit this right here, I'll teach
commercial,
you a little known trick for finding.
Because in Greek it is called the Helios Biblios. Look it up. Helios means sun, and Biblios means book. So in reality, the name is not Bible. It's the Sun Book. Now, I just went into that. That's like a little offside thing. But there is a connection that I found between the practices that I'm going to start talking about, which is transforming this physical body into a spiritual or light body. And this is a practice. It's not just, oh, I believe some guy going to come out the sky and, give me pie and all that garbage. It is a practice. Now, not everybody's going to be like on a Bruce Lee type level, I'm into it every day. There's different levels to it. The point is just to do some practice. So you might be practicing at the beginning at, a low level, and then you might go higher. Or you might stay at that level, but the idea is to keep practicing. And the most important practice in all the things that I'm going to talk about is breathing. If you don't do nothing else, learn how to breathe back like when you was a baby. That's what the Tao breathing is about. Breathing back into the lower abdomen. This controls your emotions. This controls your thoughts. If you can control your lower abdomen with breathing, and it's not a practice forever. Once you learn how to breathe back down into your lower abdomen, it becomes naturally. I naturally breathe in my lower abdomen, which circulates all the poo-poo and doo-doo down in the lower abdomen. That's where all the garbage is at, the water and the shit. Let's be blunt. The shit and all that stuff is down here, and y'all don't practice that anymore. Most of you breathe up in the upper chest, even athletes. But if you watch a baby before they're 7 years old, they breathe like they sit there watching TV. Y'all got them in front of TV or some dumb shit. Just watch them for a little while. Or watch them even better when they're asleep. They are breathing in their lower abdomen. And for some reason, after 7 years old, we start breathing in the upper chest. And I think that's across the board. At first, I thought it was about, my grandmother, mother, and people like that telling you, when you're sitting there, don't slump, sit up. So I thought it was that. But even people that have been trained in sitting up like that, they still, after 7 years old, start to breathe in the upper chest. So further studies taught me that it takes at least 7 years for a child to be, the best word I can think of is anchored. It's like if you read about child death and crib death and things like that, once a child is 7 years old, it's like okay, I'm here. And those first 7 years is a period of training. And we give it to somebody else. Whole nother subject. We give our children to the enemy to train. So I'm switching to Tao because it's neutral. The I Ching, if you look at it, it's about binary codes. It's not about this God or that God And I'm doing this also because it's a lot of stuff just in here. 2, 1, it's a lot of stuff just in the ancient Egyptian spirituality. 2, the channel is named Cannabis Kung Fu. So I'm like, oh, maybe I should be doing Cannabis Kung Fu. So on this side, 5 o'clock in the morning, all that, I'll be doing the Tao meditations of self-healing alchemy. It's 2 parts. Heal the self, then we can talk about alchemy. And what I was saying about the connection in the Bible, because in the Tao, we call it transformation In other words, basically all you're doing is speeding up your vibration to your body, mind, and soul, or and spirit. We're not going to talk about the soul. Body, mind, and spirit are vibrating at the same rate. It's a lot I have to get into, but it gets simple, simple, simple. It gets simple after you understand vibration. You're just raising your vibration, but it takes practice. You don't learn how to play music. If you don't know how to play music, you don't learn how to play music the first time you learning how to play music. Something like that. Anyway, so I'm going to start talking about Tao meditation. And Tao meditation starts with what's called in Chinese Qi Gong or Qi Kong. Breath work. Everything starts with breath. If you don't believe me, stop breathing for a minute right now. See, I can do it longer, but it's already 12 minutes, and I'm trying to stay within the algorithms of the YouTube channel and all that bullshit. I forgot to turn the music back on. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to make this video to say that I am changing the theme of the meditation on these videos. And basically the other ones I was just trying to figure out what to do for, content. And I started doing that because I'm sitting here at night or early in the early morning and I'm like, what am I going to do? So now I'm kind of used to talking to a damn laptop. That was part of it. I got to get used to talking to a computer as opposed to when I did teach, I talked to people face to face. Now I have to talk to people on Face the Book. I'm out. That's it. From now on, Tao, breath, and meditation practice to go with the cannabis kung fu. I'm out. Where the dang nabbit button at?